Tatis Jr. strike one of the boom. Caught by Tatis like Superman. You are a cartoon character. In the air to right field, towards the corner. It's back. It's gone. Welcome to San Diego. The boys are having fun tonight. Strike three. Dodgers have won it all.
Right to left field and a bat flip amidst the flashing lights.
What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Today, we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the Oakland A's and the San Diego Padres. The A's are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Mackenzie Gore, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Getting a look at one of the top young pitchers in all the baseball in Mackenzie Gore. This guy's been heralded as one of the top really minor league pitchers since the day he put cleats on professionally. Good fastball, upper 90s fastball. His breaking pitches have gotten better. The only thing Mackenzie Gore lacks right now is experience. And once he starts to learn a little bit more about his body and how to use his pitches, has a chance to be a superstar starting pitcher.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Batting second.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutcheon. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
2 balls and a strike now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Frank Thomas is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So stepping in is Frank Thomas, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Clark at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Sonny Gray is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And now, Will Clark. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Padres, the first baseman, Will.
Gray's ready. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Gray ready with the 0-1.
That's a
Ball
ball.
and a strike. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Will Clark sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. That brings up Mickey Mantle. He swings and grounds it to short. Taken in by Simeon. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
For the moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matty, Sean Murphy is a guy to watch for me. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. The Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. Now to bat, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And that'll bring up Aaron Jack. That will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Judge, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That evens it up, 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Right.
At the plate now, George Brett. And she'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2-0 count. The pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. So Brown, this one fouled off to the left side. Again, another foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So next to hit is Cal Ripken. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Fouled away. Ripken, and here in his age 34 season, he's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Tim Salmon is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Hops this one up. Thomas has room in foul territory, and he makes the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be the speedy catcher, Ken Donahue. First offering. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymaker.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Salmon backing up on it, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Stepping in next, Sonny Gray, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that run to third. Small things like that.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Standing in now, number 19. Ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up, one there, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Next up is Marcus Semien, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. Double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pitch inside, the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. So 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away. Now into the box, Frank Thomas, runner in scoring position with Cervino. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard liner towards short, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The left fielder, number 25.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 2 and the Padres nothing. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And there's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. In the hit will be Trent Grisham. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it in is McCutchen now for out number 2. Next, here is Mackenzie Gore. Here's the first pitch. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here comes the 1-2. This one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Aaron Judge.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how you bury someone.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
Ball, that's too high.
2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Mantle's on the move. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 26 for him on the season, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Riley in foul ground. 1 out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box, George Brett. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Fouled away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Ken Donahue. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home. Hit softly on the ground to third. On the Clark at first, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Oakland. lineup flips over, and digging in, Will Clark back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Flipped out the other way towards short. And that's the first down.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey.
Into the box, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Gray ready with the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Next to hit, Austin Riley. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound. It's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in for Oakland, Sonny Gray. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First offering. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
To the plate now, number 19. High in the air out to center field. Mantle is under it, and there's 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien from the stretch. He grounds it sharply to third. Reined in. The second for 1. Clark to complete the double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now. And next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Gray into his motion. First pitch on the way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in is Cal Ripken. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. McCutchen going back, and it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. Solo shot here to left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Padres are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Tim Salmon is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Popped him up. He'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now back, second base.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how cool is that? It's really become a staple of what this Padres organization does, and it's one of those things that make you stop and remember how lucky we are that we get to come to the yard and watch a ball game.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the A's 3 and the Padres 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Frank Thomas. Now here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Oakland.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1 home. Here's a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. to hit is Eddie Rosario. Over 2 for him to this point. Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. McCutcheon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is skied into short left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. The A's strand one as the lead remains 3-1. So now here is Trent Grisham to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Josh Bell steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on the way.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Number 22.
Now it'll be Will Ford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
2-0 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Mickey Mantle. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate.
So next to bat will be Austin Riley. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. This is popped up. Thomas has room in foul territory. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. Rob Then is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Seventh inning ready to roll. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. He's set. Here it comes.
At the ball.
The 1-0. Nen is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Fastball right back to the mound. Next, it'll be Ken Donahue. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
2 strikes.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got to hurry. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Sonny Gray.
Now to the plate is the Oakland pitcher, Sonny Gray. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. A's are gone in order. And it's still 3-1. Stepping up is Sean Murphy, due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And now the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. McCutchen looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Flyers are back within a run at 3-2 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, the clock thickens here, 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall to the same location over and over and over.
Short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit.
Number 15.
Next will be Tim Salmon, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
And it's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Judge is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Bruce Sutter takes the ball from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First offering. Swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Pomeranz will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Matt Vierling is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in will be number 19, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Next up, Marcus Semien. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Unless something miraculous happens here, that's looking like his last at bat, and his streak's going to come to an end. Hey, nothing to hang your head over. 20-plus games of giving your team a chance to win every night, finding ways to get on base. Hats off to you.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Mantis retreats to the track and will put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they still lead it 3-2. So now to the plate, Matt Vierling. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Will Clark. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Great job of doubling up on the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hit was out and get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
From the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready now is Austin Riley. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys.
Oh, it eats him up a bit. Joey Thomas is in time for the out. So stepping in is Sean Murphy.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Dennis Eckersley enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Struck him out. So they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Padres leave a pair. Still a 3-2 ball game. Taylor Williams enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway. Standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 11, Eddie Rosario.
Now at the plate is Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the...
Yep, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. They're up 3-2. Set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Eckersley's ready. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th. As we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, it's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. The batter now will be Tim Salmon. Flew out last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0 home. On the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now.
Now back, second baseman.
So here is Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Count now a ball and a strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. San Diego down to their final strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the night. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Oakland led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Sonny Gray earns a league-best 17th victory. Dennis Eckersley gets a 4-out save, his 33rd of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The dark order is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the AL Central, the Indians put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the White Sox on the south side 9-8. The Tampa Bay Rays got 11 hits overall as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-5. The Reds' right fielder, number 21, smacked a home run and drove in 3 as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates 3-2. He is currently leading the senior circuit in base hits. The Metropolitans totaled 11 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 9-6. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Walking on wire in delirium, and higher and
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to bow flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pegs. G's work like a named Shrek. With the money, with the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Have the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot, I swish. 4th quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay, no time for that he say, I care about what she say, self-care like eat, pray, give thanks before I eat, pray, but tell a hater that I eat, pray, I'm like Miami where the heat stay, got the focus like a sensei, had to carve it out my own way, you ain't got the answers like Sway, Friday night just got paid, bought a coat that's just suede, leveled up like 12th grade, sweetest taboo call me Sade, Black Bandit you could call me Blade, work hard play hard that's the motto, pop pop that's the sound of the pop pop, wake up grind hard full throttle, supreme good shout out to Aristotle, team winning knows kinda hard to swallow but we all give thanks, mahalo, it's auto, Medical we get it and we gonna keep it up, we put the folders in our cup and just go, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. This been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click, clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. This been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching
It's you with that big Benz, It's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling her friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping, don't your brother got them birds, You ready to bust you somebody, You ain't scared, You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, Stand in front you, Straight up run you, You know who got that fire, You know how to use a triple beam, It ain't hard as it seems, You keep your body clean, You got a lot of your bold jeans, Some of your partners, You don't really want to mess with them clowns, You come up with them clowns, You stuck with them clowns, You a people chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a people chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, You won't know what we gonna do next, You bought our tape with the check, You wearing a vest, You trying to protect your chest, You spent 70 on your bins, That ain't sure that's for your friends, You won't stop these heads from playing with you, You won't run the block, You won't be the last one with rocks, You keep it, You count the money at the end of the night, You on a 3-day flight, You full of that line. You ducking them people, You the one face was on news last night, You the one the dudes out their shoes last night, You don't come in the project when it's dark, You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, You got stuck and then you couldn't leave, It was hard for you to breathe, You a people chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something, you a people chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. You got a trespass and you got on the hard, when you was looking at them, you don't know when to quit, That's you with that shot call and click, That's you with that ball and click, That's you that's taking them hits, Your girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, You gon' one of her teeth out, You done switch from Nikes to Reeboks, You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, Don't mean come tax checks out, You bout to flip that, You bout to go so you You bout to go treat your, You bout to go put the on one of these, When you broke, you drove, When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, You on top, You don't think you can be stopped, You by the shop, You riding in the Benz on 20-inch rims, You a baby chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something, you a baby chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. Let's say you had a DJ and new people about to come, you better run for it, run for it, run. You in the Magnolia and them boys pulling you, you better run for it, run for it, run. Let's say you got a money with dope and nobody come, you better run for it, run for it, run. Let's say you in the yo and them people got them, you better run for it, run for it, run.
1998, don't that sound great? Another hookup. Track.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena, el gozo corre por mi vena, vamos a olvidarnos de la pena, esta fiesta nadie la frena, sin parar, porque traímos bomba para fincar, y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar, no importa lo que pase vamos a gozar, traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar y mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuesto en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Que te la echo mi español muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that took me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, give my enemies un cale, yeah, boy.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. The Athletics are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Now in the box, Tim LeCastro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. And Dan Hero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. In there, and it's even at 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, the base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jared Walsh. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Thomas is there, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Trevor Williams, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On he comes the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Margot is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting third.
For that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at ball one. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Williams, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got the average of 285 here to start playing. 28 home runs and 68 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Now to the plate, here is Frank Thomas, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's set the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And that'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. McCutchen, the runner at third. Thomas at second with 2 gone. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field. The base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Now at the plate, here is Eddie Rosario. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. No balls and 1 strike. Three runs already home here. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move to the 2nd inning here in Oakland. It's the A's 3 and the Orioles nothing. And now in the box, DJ Stewart. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand jab.
Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sisco is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis. Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. A man at third with one away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And stepping in, Ken Donahue. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First offering. Grounded back up the middle. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Jonathan Daza is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, number 19.
Next up for the A's, number 19. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Got him.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
He's set and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out and the side is retired. One left for Oakland. They lead it 3-0. Ready now for Baltimore. Ramon Urias. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Tim LaCastro swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Next to stand in is Manuel Margot. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Chapman. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Up and in for ball 1. Chapman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Margot's under it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. At the plate now is Ryan Mountcastle. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Thomas is over, and he's got it for the first down of the inning.
Now batting.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jared Walsh, 0 for 1 after the pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Back up the middle, reined in. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles held in check there. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in is the veteran DH, Aaron Judge. And now the first pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Judge hits a little over the 270 mark. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll watch a sinker out in his only at-bat so far. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
2 balls and a strike to count. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground. But obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box, Ken Donahue, and he'll probably send it in the air out to center field. LeCastro has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder.
Up next, Jonathan Dasa singled in his last at-bat. Over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Now the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch. Nothing's happening, ball 2. Runners on the move for second. One attempt misses. The throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. The A's strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. Leading off the inning, it'll be Bryson Stott, and they could use a spark from him here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Well hit to right. This gets fouled. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
0-2.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The next 0-2.
Ball inside.
And he fouls this one off. Try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Jacob deGrom is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 48, Jacob.
Travis Swaggerty digging in now. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from.
Stepping in once again is number 19. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Digging in next, Marcus Semien. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now here's the first offering.
Nope.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Margot is right there, 1 down.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And now here is Matt Chapman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Margot looks up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 299 in his career. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon, and it's fouled away. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Popped up. Mountcastle over to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Number baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and here is the big hurt Frank Thomas. First offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the A's 5 and the Orioles nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ramon Urias. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mountain Davis for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
To the plate now, Tim LeCastro. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Put something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. In now for the O's, Ryan Mountcastle, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Up straight up. DeGrom is there for it, but it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in, and that's the second out of the inning. Now it will be the 4-hole hitter, Jared Walsh, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Whitey Ford trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 16, Whitey Ford.
He's set. Here it comes.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Straight 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Orioles strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Darren McCowan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Forward now is the DH, Aaron Judge, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Aaron Judge.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
One ball.
Shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Eddie Rosario is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Ball 1.
1-1. McCowan.
1-1.
A California native, actually. He was a 12th round selection back in 2017.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that one yanked just foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
At the plate now, Ken Donahue. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. No hits to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder.
Next to dig in, Jonathan Daza. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder DJ Stewart.
Number 24.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Just hung in there on that one. And another foul ball. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Shortstop, Bryson Stott.
So the next to bat will be Bryson Stott, who grounded out last time up. First delivery to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Called strike 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Chance Sisco. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Chapman has it cleanly. Throw under the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, number 19. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's right there. And safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Push to the right side. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The A's lead this one 6-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Travis Swaggerty. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. McCutchen is there, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ramon Urias stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Ball 2.
Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2-1 to count. 1 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to third. Chapman's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim LeCastro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. J.B. Wendelken enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. So now to the plate, Manuel Margot. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. LeCastro is off at first with 2 away. Here's a high pop-up. Number 19 waits on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Dylan Tate on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now into the box is Andrew McCutcheon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch. Fouled away. One and one to Andrew McCutcheon. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Now back, first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Next, it'll be Frank Thomas. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Now the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead. Here's big Aaron Judge. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
It's 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Now here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bouncer up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. And now, Jared Walsh. His prior history in this matchup, batting at an even .400. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And right into the shift. Scooped up. First, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Number 24.
So next to hit is DJ Stewart. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little.
On the first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Oakland A's hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jacob deGrom gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me...
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-0. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. In other athletics news, starting pitcher Steven Strasburg has been placed on the 10-day injured list. A torn shoulder muscle is the diagnosis to this point. Tarek Skubal pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season as the Tigers took care of the Mariners 3-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 3-1. The Texas Rangers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-3. J.P. Crawford was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 7-5. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Boston Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-0. The White Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 7-0. Brent Suter earned the 3rd W of his season as Minnesota took care of the Rays 3-2. Ryan Anderson was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as Miami took down the Brewers 5-4. The Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 4-1. Austin Riley dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, helping the Padres get the best of the Nationals 18-3. He is among the NL leaders in triples. The Reds' right fielder, number 21, picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates 3-2. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for a 4-hitter as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 2-1. The Giants smacked 15 team hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from wrong.
it, what are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight, turn my clutches instead of just letting it go? I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my...
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. Marcus Semien, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now at the plate is Tim LaCastro, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Wheels and deals, here's the first pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 down. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan? Leave that.
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs. Whether the runner's at first base or he's at second or third, it just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
And Dan, Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Ryan Mountcastle stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
At the ball.
And that misses 1-1. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Matt Manning is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Now to the plate, number 19. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in a game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Now to bat, Marcus Semien. Had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crack.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him.
1-0.
But for all his success at the plate, his average over the last 10 isn't above the Mendoza line even. Perhaps a slight cause for concern. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for one. He beat it out.
And kids, this is how you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon. He swings and he grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Striding in is Jared Walsh. They'll get us started in the top of the second. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. Nothing in one. Popped him up. Chapman is under it, and that's the first down of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
And he fouls this one off. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 15 long balls and an even 50 RBIs. And it's fouled away. Stewart is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his backhand.
Stepping in next, Bryson Stott. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jackson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for Oakland, Frank Thomas having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Mountcastle is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting good.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out. You're picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
He's set and the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Debro, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
2-2 one more time. swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting it, the right fielder.
Next, here is Reggie Jackson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a swing and a ground ball. But this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-2. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He set the payoff pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. The A's strand one. Will move to the third with no score. Into the box, Ryan Shabazian. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Next to hit, Ramon Urias. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Corey Ray. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball called for strike 2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tim LaCastro is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Orioles lead 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
One ball, one strike.
One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
2 strikes.
So 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 1 gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead, and we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. To the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 19. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, Marcus Semien.
Next to hit is Marcus Semien, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here it comes. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Little chopper back to the mound. And nothing to come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. More from the East Bay right after this. Travis Swaggerty digging in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Travis Swaggerty goes quietly leading off the 4th. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Chapman brings it in on the first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. First pitch on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. One and one to Andrew McCutcheon.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. Just late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Just keeping him close. Ready with the 0-2. And a big swing by the big hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Popped him up. Mountcastle is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 11, Eddie.
So now here is Eddie Rosario. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Now it'll be DJ Stewart 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The wind-up and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit to first. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Warriors.
Next up is Bryson Stott. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled off. Popped up. Shackman is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan Shabazian, grounded out in his last at-bat. This is on the ground over the first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Stepping up is Reggie Jackson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind it, the count 2-0.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next, the catcher. Yeah. Donahue.
Next, it'll be Ken Donahue, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the open line score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. My goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him. But when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box. Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So next to bat will be number 19. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Donahue stands at first with 1 out. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when the stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. High and deep to right center. On the run is Ray. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Ramon Urias. First pitch of the AB now. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now back, the center fielder.
Digging in will be Corey Ray, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, but small victories right now. This guy on the mound is throwing a no-no, and he put the ball in play last time. Maybe a ground ball with eyes, and we can change the whole momentum of this one.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. There's a fastball in off the plate for a ball. All even now, 2-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. Now, he blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Travis Swaggerty is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
He's right there, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D'Lo, sometimes one of your best friends and your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his batter, he made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Jared Walsh, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he takes strike 2.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Orioles leave them loaded. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belted. Deep center field. Ranging back his way. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Matt Chapman. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball just missed above the zone. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Number 35.
At the plate, Frank Thomas. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a run-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. He is in there.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's big Aaron Judd. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. Only play is going to be the first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Probably wanted more on that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Nick Lodolo, the lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. Eddie Rosario will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Count is 1-2 now. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fouled away. Thomas on third with 2 out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 2 and the Orioles nothing. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, DJ Stewart. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Bryson Stott. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. now at the plate, Ryan Shabazia, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is McCutchen, and he makes the catch in the corner. McCutchen's gonna nail him trying to score out at home plate. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down 2-0. Ready now is Reggie Jackson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB now. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Next up, number 19. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
That's not just another homer. A great season for this guy. That's his 30th bomb of the season. And he's already stolen 30 bags. So he's the newest member of one of the most exclusive clubs in baseball, the 30-30 Club. A rare combination of speed and power. He's one of the most exciting players to watch in the entire league.
Marcus Semien stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hit to third. In time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
At the plate now, Matt Chapman. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-0 Oakland.
I get it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Ramon Urias. And she'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Well, this is an
One
approach
ball,
we've seen him
2
use
strikes.
effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next is Wade.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. First pitch on the way. Corey Ray is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Tim LaCastro is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. J.B. Wendelkamp gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelkamp.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Travis Swaggerty. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. LaCastro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
So now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle as he rips it on the ground to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home. Rodney Kellogg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 now to McCutchen.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking the hitter and sending him back.
Popped him up. Mountcastle in foul ground, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Next would be the designated hitter, Aaron Judge, who was retired due to the ground ball last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Dennis Eckersley comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 43, Dennis.
Set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the outfielder, Jared Walsh.
Tough situation, down one here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for them.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So now to the plate, DJ Stewart. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Hit hard towards the hole. Reined in. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. So stepping in is Bryson Stott, who's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And another foul ball. Baltimore down to their final strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Up next for the catcher, Ryan Shabazian.
Into the box, Ryan Shabazian. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Rosario gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. That'll set the stage for the bottom of the ninth. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario. Ramon Laureano will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Now the first pitch.
Ball one, no
Laureano is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Jonathan Daza will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. First pitch on its way. He gets it hard on the ground with the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So here is Ken Donahue, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Salvador Perez will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. And drives it out to deep right center field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
Into the box now, number 19, lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ballgame. The Oakland A's, with their 90th win, best in the division. Dennis Eckersley earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles,
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-3. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Tigers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers finished off a 2-game sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-2. The Astros amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-3. The Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-5. Johnny Damon grabbed 4 hits overall in the contest, leading the Royals over the Red Sox 20-4. The Cleveland Indians launched 3 home runs as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 6-3. 7-3. The Milwaukee Brewers put up 16 hits on the day as they manhandled the Marlins 15. Care of the Braves 6-5. Will Clark was a major